Today's project, I'm going to be working on Eastern Bluebird nesting box. We have Eastern Bluebirds in our yard, and we have nesting boxes now, but I'm going to try a different plant than the ones that I have. I'm not going to go in detail what the plans tell us to do, but there's 30 pages of them, so you know, if you feel the desire to do these, then go for it. Now I'm going to make some changes to the plans because of certain things I want. I want a port where I can put my phone and take pictures of the nest as they progress. So, and these plans do not offer that. So I have an idea where I'm going to do it and how I'm going to do it. But here we go. When working on projects, it is a good idea to really heavily review the plans that you're going to be using. These plans call for 1-inch thick lumber, and we all know that a one by board is really 3/4 of an inch thick. However, they're using the calculations for the rest of the plans based on that 1 by being 1 inch thick. This is frustrating because I didn't recognize this fact until I already cut a bunch of wood, and I had to adjust and recut. Alright, from here on out, I am not following the plans practically at all. I'm going to use it as a suggestion, but as far as following where to drill my holes and cut my places, I'm just going to do my own thing. These plans are absolutely awful. Their measurements are wrong. Their drawings are awful. I would not suggest anybody use these particular plans. Yeah, I know, I way overbuilt these birdhouses, but the building inspector's on his way and I didn't want to have any code violations. Differently. The plans called for optional ventilation holes, and I did them. However, I also did a hole so then I can stick my phone in and take pictures of the birds. The plans called for a latching system with a folding front, but since I cut the boards too short because of the plans, I decided to just screw them in with Phillips screw heads. And then when it's time come to clean them, I'll just remove the screws and remove the front. The plans did not discuss drainage holes. It really seems to me that we need to have drainage holes. The plans just had this block here with a hole through, but didn't discuss how to attach it. So I added 2 screws. So that it would tighten it down, and then I also added a pipe bracket at the bottom so that it doesn't rock when the wind blows. Otherwise, I think it came out all right. I'm not bothering to sand or soften these corners. They will soften on their own over time, and now it's time to install the box. All right, so Installing the birdhouse. What you want to do is the hole needs to be roughly 5 feet off the ground. They're saying roughly eye level for most people, so I will do that eye level for me. It wants to be in full sun, and you want to have a clear path for the birds to fly, but a perching area somewhere nearby. So what we're going to be doing is, I've already got it on my post. This is a piece of conduit. This is a 1 1/4 inch conduit, and this is a baffle to keep the squirrels and other nasties away from the birdhouse. There are plans out there to make your own baffle, but all this is some dryer vent pipe and a cap, and I mounted it onto the pole. If you ever want to see how I did that, I can see if I can wrestle up some plans for that. So eye level. There it is. All right, Bluebirds, hotel is open and ready. I just hope that you don't mind the voyeur taking pictures of your babies. Finally, just remember, after every woodworking project, you should always count your fingers. You end with 10, good job.